The year is 2008. The first live-action movie is out. Toys R Us is lined with displays of Transformers, from the 07 movie to alternators and this new cartoon. The brightly coloured boxes, the unique designs, and names that you recognise. You see the label on the packaging and it says Transformers Animated. Hello and welcome to Jinxed, where today we are travelling back to a time when the minds of Marty Eisenberg and Derek J. Wyatt not only ruled Cartoon Network, but also toy store shelves. This is a look at 2023's version of one of these designs, Legacy Evolution's animated universe Prowl.
Like most Transformers fans, I adore animated for its unique art style, beautiful story, and heartwarming characters. The original toy line took over my childhood, creating bangers such as the Deluxe Black Arachnia and Voyager Shockwave. However, after animated, we went back down a G1 route, even if Prime took some cues from animated and the Bayverse. Legacy promised to give us a line that still focused on G1, but also threw in a few characters from other shows and comics. Whilst the Prime characters were controversial, looking at URC, how was animated going to stand? With only Prowl released so far, it's hard to see how this will turn out in the long run. However, I am really liking this direction, but the figure isn't without its faults. Before we delve into this figure properly, there is one glaring issue. This isn't Prowl from animated. It is a design from animated thrown into a Generation 1 filter, and I like it, but this is also coming from the person who likes Legacy RC. Every detail from the colours to the placement of the metallic gold is accurate. The only thing that is not making this Prowl from animated is the beef. This boy is chunky, a complete juxtaposition to the original design, but it works. The way they've handled the chunkiness works well with the original design. While she could say that the chunk is only there to give the bike mode its proportions, Legacy RC was slender and her bike still manages to be thick. If we look closer at the figure, you can clearly see that they have just added beef to the design, as the designers kept that one thing from animated that is controversial, the chin. I think that there is no other way of handling it, and I'm so glad they didn't throw it away. With Wyatt's death in 2021, it's lovely to see his art style carried on in plastic form. Another key detail that I associate with animated is the white outline around the insignia. It adds an extra flair to a cartoonish design, yet it feels like it belongs in the world of Transformers. Not only that, but it's been applied perfectly. The same can be said of all the paint apps, from the gold all the way to the gunmetal that is only present on the forearms.
I'm filming it a bit differently. It's a lot easier doing it like this, and I'm doing it without a script because I'm not checking my phone whilst doing this. It knocked a lot of things over last time. So his head does a full 360, but he's not possessed by Devil Z yet. His head can also look slightly 90 degrees and a little bit more if you want to use the transformation joint there. His shoulders can do a full 360, along with 90 degrees like that, so you can cheat all the way up if you need to. His elbow, slightly less than 90 degrees, slightly a bit over 90 degrees actually. The bicep can move full 360. He has no wrist articulation, sadly, although if you want to count that, but that is mainly for transformation. His waist is very much standard 360, but he does have an ab crunch. Very slight, but it's more than other people get, but that is due to transformation. His hips are on universals, much like the shoulders. They can go back and forth, but they are incredibly mobile up there, perfect for a user of circuit suit and processor over matter. The thigh swivel is the same as the bicep swivel. The knees, however, as you saw there, a little bit different. He can do more than 90 degrees at the knee, and a lot more than 90 degrees. That is due to the transformation. But I'm not going to let, the poses, the optical is falling now. Oh, it's like when he died. I'll show you some poses of him. The transformation is one of the highlights of this figure for me.
He pulls some moves that you'd expect, but the way that the left foot forms part of the front of the bike is incredibly satisfying. Much like the robot mode, the bike is the animated design thrown into a chunk filter, but it works well. It has the details of the bike and even some of the shaping. It feels like Prowl's bike. The kickstand can be annoying if you don't place it right. The same can be said for the shuriken and the wheel wells, which are annoying even to transform into the regular accessories. Despite all of this, I am incredibly happy with how this has turned out. If you're on the fence about getting him, go for it. He doesn't have to be Prowl, he can be a new character altogether. But if you're like my friends and I, being die-hard fans of animated, you would have already picked him up. He is a great figure, one of Legacy's best. I have been Jinxed, and this has been my look at Legacy Evolution's Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl. Don't forget to check out my book, the link will be in the description. I shall see you when we take a look at another character from the franchise we all love.